We have been told our entire lives that sugar makes kids hyperactive. It feels so intuitive, we never question it. Except, it is completely, thoroughly false. And we have known this since 1995. So why does everyone still believe it? To understand the lie, you have to go back to 1973. A doctor named Benjamin Feingold published a theory that artificial food additives caused hyperactivity in children. He called it the Feingold diet. He wasn't talking about sugar specifically, but his idea planted a seed that what kids eat changes how they behave. Parents ran with it. By the late 70s and 80s, sugar was the villain. Nobody had actually tested this, but the idea felt intuitive. And intuitive ideas spread fast. In 1995, a team of researchers decided to actually test it. They published a meta-analysis in the Journal of the American Medical Association, one of the most respected medical journals on Earth. They reviewed 23 separate controlled studies. Over 1,800 children across different age groups, some diagnosed with ADHD, some with sugar sensitivity, some neurotypical. Every single study used double-blind methodology, which is important. Let me explain why. In a double-blind study, neither the child nor the parent knows whether the kid received real sugar or a placebo, usually aspartame, which tastes identical. This is crucial because of something called the expectation effect. If you think your kid just had sugar, you will perceive them as more hyper, even when they haven't. So what did 23 double-blind studies find? Nothing. Sugar had no measurable effect on behavior or cognitive performance in any group. Not in ADHD kids. Not in sugar-sensitive kids. Not in anyone. The researchers didn't say maybe. They didn't say more research needed. They concluded, and I'm quoting directly, that this evidence suggests that sugar does not affect the behavior or cognitive performance of children. 23 studies. Zero effect. But here's where it gets really interesting. A later study in 1994, published in the same journal, ran a different kind of experiment. They told a group of mothers that their children had been given sugar, even though they hadn't. The kids had actually been given a placebo. The mothers who believed their child had sugar rated their child as significantly more hyperactive, even though the behavior was identical. The sugar wasn't changing the kids. The belief was changing the parents. Think about every time you've seen sugar hyper kids. It's almost always at birthday parties, Halloween, Christmas. But notice, those events also involve excitement, late bedtimes, unusual environments, and lots of stimulation. Sugar gets the blame for everything else happening simultaneously. And once you believe something, your brain filters evidence to confirm it. Your kid bounces off the walls after candy, proof. Your kid is calm after candy. You forgot about it in 5 minutes. This is called confirmation bias, and it's immune to mild correction. Nobody wants to be told their common sense is wrong. The real question is, how did a myth this thoroughly debunked survive for 30 years after the evidence was published in one of the world's top medical journals? Because myths don't die when papers get published. They die when the cultural story changes. And the cultural story around sugar and kids has never been seriously challenged until now. This is what we do here. We go to the actual papers. We find where the story got distorted. And we figure out why it's so hard to let go of a lie, even a comfortable one. Sources are in the description, including the original 1995 JAMA meta-analysis and the 1994 Hoover and Milich study. Read them yourself. That's always the point. Next video, every map you've ever seen is lying to you. And cartographers knew it from day one.